There's a standing challenge at Fox News to link any issue, no matter how far removed from foreign policy, to Benghazi and the scandal surrounding it. This week's winner, Elisabeth Hasselbeck, who was able, in just one tweet, to closely link the situation with the NFL and Benghazi. Look at this tweet that she sent out. Imagine if everyone that asked for transparency in the NFL demanded that same transparency in our government. Now, there was some pushback against this because that seems kind of ridiculous. Huffington Post tweeted her, amongst others. She responded to that one. You're seeing that now. Obviously not in the least bit worried about the pushback that she's getting, not going to apologize. This tweet is perfect if you are a conservative crazy person, if you are an executive at Fox News. This accomplishes so much in such a small amount of characters. So first of all, there's the Benghazi. You got to bring that up. You got to link everything to Benghazi. I get that. You got to blame Obama and the government. I get that. That's the most obvious stuff. But I love that she is perfectly fitting in as a woman at Fox News because she very subtly there implied that the situation with the NFL, it doesn't matter. You know, all this stuff about the players beating women, they're just asking for it. Why are you worrying so much about what they knew about a woman being beaten and what they're going to do to the guy that beat a woman? She's going to do very well at Fox News if she can fit in as a minority group or an underrepresented group on the network who can then go on and throw that group under the bus on a regular basis. And based on this tweet, she is ready to do that. And of course, the third thing that I love about it is not just the connection to Benghazi and not just the attacking women, but also the inability or unwillingness to actually learn from things we found out about Benghazi. It's not as if there has been no investigations into it. So she's saying there's no transparency. There's been a lot of transparency, and there have been investigations and reports on both the Senate and the House side on what actually happened with Benghazi. Like, they want to do more. I get that. But it's not as if we haven't already had them on both sides, in the Senate and the House. Now, I could read all the myths that were busted by the Senate report in January of this year. I'm not going to do that because what's the point? After all, it's controlled by the Democrats. No, instead, let's turn to the House, controlled by Republicans, and their intelligence report on the Benghazi situation. Remember, controlled by Republicans. Remember, it's controlled by the Republicans. Let's see. Amongst other findings, the intelligence community did not have specific tactical warning of an attack before it happened. The process used to create administration talking points was flawed, but reflected the conflicting intelligence assessments in the days immediately following the crisis. There was no stand-down order given to American personnel. And basically, they concluded that there was no deliberate wrongdoing by the Obama administration back during the attack. So the Senate found those things, busted even more myths than the House. The House busted those myths. Fox News is nonplussed by that investigation and by that report from both the Democrats and from the Republicans, and are going to continue to imply that not only is there some massive scandal that they can't seem to find the bounds of, they just know something bad happened, but they're also going to imply that there's been no investigation and no intelligence found out about what actually happened there, when that's not the case. So, Elisabeth Hasselbeck, congratulations on your victory this week in the game to link everything possible to Obama and Benghazi. You're going to do very well in your new position with Fox News. Hear, hear.